everybody, it's me, Tea Leaves. So I'm a victim of the one-shot clock. The one-shot clock, you ask? Oh, well, sure, I'll tell you. It's basically that thing that happens when you think you have only so much time to do something, or you've only got one shot at doing something. So, for example, how many people have you heard say, I'd love to go back to school, or just go to school, but I'm too old now? How are you too old? Where is that a rule or a fact that you can't go back to school at any age? Because actually there's people of any age going back to school. So what makes you think that you can't? It's the one-shot clock, or what I call the one-shot clock. And it's an overfunctionalizing, an overfocus on a piece of information. What piece of information? Oh, okay. So when you were a kid, generally speaking, a parent probably looked at you and said at some point, so you're going to graduate from high school, and then you're going to go to college, and then you're going to get a good job and move out, meet someone, get married, have kids, la la la. They just gave you a step 1, step 2, step 3 for your life. So you know exactly what to do and what's expected of you. It's kind of like a roadmap. And you just follow it and you'll have a fine life, right? Right. Yeah. So some people can question it and some people can't. But almost all people at some point or another have difficulty with the one-shot clock because it's an overfocus. It happens. It just does. So, the next time you think, I'm too old for something, it's too long, it's too late, I waited too long. It's not necessarily true. Look at the facts of the situation. And then you'll see, oh, you too have become a victim of the one-shot clock. So, in my particular situation, it's because I talked to my brother who went through the ECT process, and now he's doing the follow-up appointments. And I said something about, making something for his doctors about why I think the ECT works and why I believe it does not work for some. And he agreed. So last week is when he told me about it, and I didn't know he had an appointment on the Friday. So then when I found out it was Friday, I was like, oh, well, I missed that because it was Friday when he said it. Okay. So I didn't know when his next appointment was. Well, then he tells me, oh, it's next Friday. Okay, good. So I had a whole week to work on it. And I did work on it. But I got too over-involved. I had over-explaining. I was writing and writing and writing. Not bad explanations for actually explaining some of my theory stuff, actually. But not good for keeping it simple, for just wanting to give somebody a simple little explanation as to why something does or does not work. Overthinking. Now you see the overfocus coming into play. I only have one shot to do this because in my brain, especially when it comes to doctors, I've only got one shot to prove this to them. I've only got one chance to get them to go, that's an interesting way of looking at it. And actually that kind of makes sense. I want to know more. Right? That's the answer we're looking for, right? Yeah. So now the brain gets so over-focused on that being the only way that this can go. Please make that the only way that this can go. That now we only have one chance to say just the right information. Just the right stuff, like it's already written somewhere in the world. Already etched in stone. Already happened. If I had the crystal ball, that's exactly what words I would have said. Already happened. So those are the only words that my brain is okay with using. And if I can't come up with those words, then I don't come up with anything at all. That's the all or nothing. It actually goes along with the same type of the one-shot clock thinking, because it's all on the functional side. Don't be a victim of the one-shot clock. But if you do find yourself being one, just look at the real situation. Look at the facts of the situation. Is this truly only one chance? True, sometimes in life it is only one chance. Sometimes it's not.